Hello everyone, this is Doctoon. Welcome to another mod overview, this time on Precise Shot, a screenshot related mod that adds in a bunch of different things such as setting flexible screenshot sizes, continuous shooting, panorama shooting, and a bunch of other things to do with brightness, glide or build, I'm not sure, and a bunch of other things. So yeah, take a look. So I'm just going to do a classic screenshot because I'm not too sure if there's much else otherwise. So we've just got that there, and that's just that. Okay, so that doesn't change. We'll check here and see if there is any other key bindings. Let's see. Social and system. Those don't seem right. Chunk visual as well. That doesn't seem to be the case. Let's see. We'll go mod options, and we can't do that. Even 1.8. Okay. So we'll have to take a look then on the wiki and find out. So, general. So what does that tell us? It'll tell us that we can use the L key to shoot. The panorama key we can also use that, only if the panorama function is set in the setting mode. Setting mode, control variables of the mod. More. Ensure the mode by pressing a button in the GUI. Setting mode. Okay, so if we go... Right, okay, so we go and still hover over the lava. So we press L, that's now in shooting mode. That's in that mode, and that's that. Okay, so we've got shooting mode, and that is that. So we can open a screenshot now, if it allows me to access chat, which I can't for some reason. Oh, okay, so I can do it by commands, apparently. T's apparently been bound to something else. So we can access the folder, I assume. Yes, we can. We can go between screenshots, which are only shot one. We've got this, which takes us into the other mode, which we don't necessarily need right now. We can sort between, I assume, like F1, or is that actually prior screenshots? Ah, yeah, so prior screenshots in the folder. So that's just others that were probably taken. And this is ones that are in the folder, I guess. If we take a look back at our folder real quick, the two, one with the hotbar, one without. We've got text, oh sorry, that's a Twitter function, whoops. And then there's X to go to the screenshot viewer. It seems interesting. Okay. So we take another one, just say in the dark, we'll go L, we'll do this. Then we'll go that and that, and we'll go here. We can obviously view more, but let's see, does that, or is that for multiple pages or something? We can't use arrow keys to navigate, we can't use A and D to navigate, okay. But anyways, we'll go to this next section, which, as far as I can tell, is obviously for the folder, brightness, FOV, and a bunch of other things, as well as obviously resolution size and such. So let's see. That's the following there, that's not the one. We'll press L, and we'll do this. So let's see, we can't do much there. Let's see, we've got new, which we don't know what that does. Okay, so that's just for display elements. I want to check here. The shooting mode, and viewing mode, and then setting mode. It's like so, panorama mode. Press L by that, only if the panorama function is enabled. Viewing mode is that, which we've done. Okay, so we go to the next section, which will go back a page. And that's config, what am I missing? We'll go setting mode. So let's see, this will tell us everything. So we've got viewing mode, which changes into the viewing mode, which we have, hang on, which one? That's just, okay. Got brightness setting, which will be applied to both modes, which can go between 0 and 200, which we don't actually have a screenshot for yet, so I think, hang on a second, we'll just do that. That's just going to be a regular screenshot, so that's not an effect. Alright, so we actually have a proper look. So you can set brightness from 0 to 200. You can set the FOV if you want, which is from either 10 to 170 degrees. You've got continuous shooting to set a speed of continuous shooting, which will be applied to the shooting and panorama modes. It will be done per ticks of the set value. For example, the set value was 10, so you can shoot every 10 ticks away from each. Well, the value is from 1 to 20. Works on or off. But on or off is changed by the centered button. Okay, and the panorama mode is glide, and a bunch of other things. So we'll just sort of play around with what we can. So let's see, we've got that which actually takes it, I think. Possibly, if I missed something, I hope not. Hang on, 8. So we've got a default shot, which we've already done a few of, so we don't really need that. This is for all-time rendering. So we'll see what that does. We'll just do a bunch of typical shots here, I guess. Right. Oh, so you can enable or disable those. Okay, so that is it's number 7, which is auto hide, so switches the auto hide function in which the rendering, such as the player's hand, inventory, and so on, will not appear. Okay, so we just do that, do L, and that's that. Oops, hang on, no. What? That doesn't seem right. No? That doesn't seem right at all. Open the folder. Interesting. That would be the most recent, right? Yeah, so that's 31, that's 25. Yes, that's most recent. So that's still displaying them, it seems. Alright, so we'll go back. And we'll go to this, which is our default shot. Oops, wrong key. But, F1, sorry. So that's that. That'll open. That's the default shot. We'll go this. And we'll go this. And that'll also take it pretty much normally. So we've got our differences there. And it also displaying the text, it seems. Okay, so maybe I've missed something where I'm just not selecting them both. Or obviously you can go between them, but you obviously would probably want to use maybe multiple. Got the cursor-like one here, which is mouse, which pretty much I assume just allows you to have the mouse on screen. Switch the mouse function, which you take it. Okay, you can while clicking. All right. Okay, so instead of just pressing F2 all the time or whatever, you've got your screenshot button bound to. So that's cool. You've got the sleeping one there, which is a night display. Okay. Let's see. Which the black colored margin of the shooting, and the panorama mode can be colored, which I don't have panorama mode. So I don't think that's really going to show up on that in the regular. It is not. I'm just going to show the text of that there. Alright, so we've got, let's see, what else? We've got a chat display one as well. We want to display that. Dotted lines on the display, horizontal, vertical censoring, immersion, and a bunch of other stuff. So we'll just click a bunch of buttons and see what happens, because I actually don't know. So that will do that. So that'll just, okay, so that's the full screen, the wide screen. That's more, I guess, sorry, landscape versus portrait, possibly. And let's see, so these do, let's see, 13, 14. So they're for centering if we need to. Margins, immersion, and size set. Okay, for example of the resolution we'll go with. And then we've got the presets, I assume, of those resolutions. So it's not too bad. Let's see, we'll just go with the full, and then head away. That's not going to matter. So that's different elements there. Let's do that. That's not going to help. Okay, so we do this. We'll capture that. When we do this, that won't display the text. No, okay, so that won't display the lines at all. Okay, that did. So maybe, yeah, okay, so it'll probably try and get a bit of a better approach to things, but yeah, I don't know how to access. Oh, we just selected. Okay, fine. So we can change this a bit, and we can kind of see the brightness changing accordingly. Let's go up to the highest point, which is 200. You can see how much brighter it is in comparison. We'll just go, I guess, somewhere over here where it's a lot easier to determine the brightness compared to the lava. And we can just do that. If we want it to be even darker, we can do that. If we want FOV to be considered, we can place ourselves even further back or further forward. We'll just increase the brightness so it's easy to tell the difference there. So there we go. And then we've got this, which is which again? Number 4, which is continuous shooting. So we'll actually try that. So that's up to 11. No? Okay, so we just can't go that high with it. Okay, so 20. And then we've got the other, which was the panorama mode. Alright. So if we just do that, and then do this. I don't know if that's going to continuously. We need to be in shooting mode, I assume, for that. Ah, yeah. And we've got this, and then we've got this, and then we've got this, and obviously because I've got it enabled to do up to 6, it seems. Okay, and reset from number 1 as well. Alright, so we'll do something like this here, this here, this here, this there, that there, and that there, and that's going to end at 6, and it's going to lag a bit. So that's now our panorama, so we can see like so, and maybe you could use this for the title screen in some way if you wanted, I guess. So that's cool. And that's for multiple pages. Yep, so that's for multiple pages of screenshots we've taken. And now we'll go to turn that off, and we'll go to here, which is continuous shooting. So let's see, L, and we'll just go that. I don't know what happened there. Don't think that worked really. So let's see, we're supposed to be set the speed of it, which would be applied to the shooting, and I don't have to hold it down. Increase or decrease by the arrow buttons, yes. Shooting will be done per ticks. Ah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot it was that. So it's just either on or off, and then you pretty much just have it do its own thing constantly, as long as you're in that mode, I assume. So we'll just keep walking, for example, and every few ticks, it'll probably take one, I think. Or is it just every few times we're in that mode, for example? Yeah. I guess. Yeah, okay, so maybe there's just a delay between each one, but you can still just do it multiple times or something? I don't know. Something like that. But either way, that's pretty much it. We do have a bit of time though, so we can cover the configs, which allows you to pretty much just set any of the different options, like so. So if you want to save certain options that probably relate to what's already in the settings, then you can. So if you want panorama, or you want this, that, and the other to have the following settings, you can, or just enable and disable said settings. And then you've got the settings one, surprisingly enough, allows you to set the actual resolution like once. So for the 480 or 640 or this, that, and the other that you saw before, under here you can set those presets to whatever resolution or frame size you want. And then you've got the Twitter specific one, which obviously allows you to use either an access token secret, consumer key, and consumer secret, which I don't know what that actually means. There's no key binding elements or things I'm missing. No. Yeah, so I can't really cover that much, but we'll go to function, and that'll probably detail it. So you can go to that, I'm assuming that's a mod, download it, put in there, procedure 2, and there is just a bunch of stuff to consider there. So, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.